Hi everyone, my name is Kunle Animashaun, an ordinary participant in the MMM community and also a student of the 10th batch MMM Nigeria Guidance School 2016. I'll have a very interesting topic I'd like to be presenting to you today. As you can see from my presentation here, the title is MMM. I'm sure by now you're kind of wondering what MMM is all about. What is MMM first of all, and what is it all about? These and many more are what I seek to address in this presentation. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the presentation. Now, first of all, what is MMM? MMM, first of all, signifies Mavrodi's Mondial Movement. Okay, originated from Russia by a Russian named Sergei Mavrodi. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to be telling you about, it's the ideology of MMM. And then after the ideology, we'll talk about how MMM works, the mechanics, the modus operandi of MMM. We're also going to be talking about the rules. The rules that are going to guide your operation and your decision making process in the community. And then finally, we're going to be talking about the benefits of MMM. What is it that's attractive about this MMM community? Why do I want to be a member of the community? Okay, but amongst these four topics, I would like you to really have a deep understanding of the ideology of MMM, because that is really what the community is all about. The founder, it is wisdom, just decided that the unjust and the unfair financial system of the world needs to be destroyed, needs to change, and therefore the ideology of MMM was born. Now, what is this ideology of MMM in the first place? Now, before I go further with the ideology, I would like to just give you a brief definition of MMM itself. Now, MMM, as we know it, is a community of ordinary people like yourself and I, okay, with a decision to provide financial help to each other, okay. We're more like a social financial network, or you can call it a donation exchange program. Of course, we are ready to donate our money, spend money, okay, to help someone in the community. MMM is all about giving and helping each other, and the benefit of that is anybody you decide to help in MMM, at the end of 30 days, you can request for 30% interest in excess of what you provided help to someone, and someone else will pay you. So, by and large, you render help to someone today, tomorrow, someone will render help back to you. So that is the brief definition of MMM. Now back to the ideology. As we know it, the modern world is inhumane, is unbalanced, okay, and we live in an enslaved society. The standard of living is very unequal between us. The gap between the rich and the poor gets wider every day. Okay. Now imagine the banks take your hard-earned deposits. Okay. They gather them together in the form of crowdfunding. Okay. A very huge and closed pyramid scheme. That is what the banks run. They take your money, of course, and they give it to loan to someone else, one very rich individual that comes to the bank to finance his projects. They take your money and my money, and they give it to them and slam ridiculous interest rate on them, which they can pay 21%, 25%, and all that. And then you and I that deposit our money in the bank, we don't even have access to these loans because the requirements are just too ridiculous for us to meet up with. Okay, so government and all that, they just want to make sure everybody's enslaved. The gap between the rich and the poor gets wider. Okay, and this and many more is what MMM itself has come to address. MMM has come to destroy this unfair financial system, and MMM will not stop until the unfair financial system of the world has been destroyed and financial apocalypse is now inevitable. Now look at the picture here. You can see this guy here, the banker, okay, huge cash, enjoying not his money anyways, depositors funds. They do all sorts of things with it. They buy fast cars, they sail on yachts and all that, build mansions, and then you and I are suffering. Okay, MMM has come to say, no, the world should be fair. This financial freedom should be fair to all. Just what the banker is enjoying, the ordinary man should also have the opportunity to enjoy this as well. That's what we have come to. That's the ideology we are preaching to you and I right now. Okay, now like I said here, the ideology of MMM is in place to first and foremost free the ordinary man from debts. Okay, MMM has come to prove that if we are willing to provide help freely to people who need it, then we don't need the banks and their corrupt financial system. Now, isn't that wonderful? Where every one of us can just be equal, okay? We can just help each other, okay, and then we grow financially, we can meet up our needs, we can pay our debts and all that. This is what the ideology of MMM is all about, to destroy the unfair financial system of the world. And this is going to be achieved with your support and my support. Now let's talk about how MMM works, the mechanics. And like I said before, MMM is a community of people providing financial help to each other, okay? And this operates on the principle of gratuitous reciprocity and benevolence. Okay, now to be a member of this community, to register, first of all you need to register, but before you even register you need to have a Gmail account. We recommend a Gmail account because of its security. Gmail is more secure than any other email service out there, so that's why we recommend a Gmail account. And then secondly, you also need to decide on the bank account you're going to use to be sending and receiving your donations. Okay, once you do that, of course, you log in and then you see your personal office, okay? And the personal office is divided into parts. You have the provide help and the get help. But first of all, before you can get help in this community, you have to first of all provide help, okay? Everybody that comes into the community has to be a giver first. You have to donate your spare money first, and then to help someone else that has previously donated and wants to receive as well. So I haven't known all that. First of all, you have to provide help from your personal office. Okay, now once you send a request to provide help, it means you have chosen to participate in the program, okay? And the amount of donation you have pledged generates Marvel. Now Marvel is MMM's internal currency credit or unit as the case may be. You can check your Marvel balance inside your personal office. Now there's this point that is very key that you must understand. For you to be a participant of MMM, you must ensure that you participate or you pledge to donate only your spare money. Your spare money. Emphasis on spare money. Do not donate money that you do not have, or money that you are expecting, okay, or money that you need for some very important project in your life, or an obligation that you need to fulfill right now. It has to be that disposable income, money that you're not needing at the particular moment. That is what you need it for. Now, the Marvel starts to grow at 30% from the first day that you pledge. Okay, when you pledge, you see that you find out that after 14 days, there's a 14-day processing period. After 14 days, your Marvel starts to grow. Okay, and at the end of 30 days, it will have grown to 30%. And after that time, you can decide to pull out all your money or just a few of it. Okay, now for example, you pledge to donate 100,000 naira to the community. Okay, you'll be credited with 100 Marvels, and in 1 month, its value will become 130 Marvels, which you can in turn request to get help for the sum of 130,000 naira or a portion of it, as the case may be. But for the smooth running of MMM, it is required that at every point in time, every month rather, you must get help and provide help and get help and provide help. You just have to keep the engine moving. Okay, don't forget we're talking about the mechanics. How is it going to flow? How is the engine going to keep flowing and flowing and flowing with ease for everybody to enjoy the benefits of the community? You have to keep getting help and providing help. MMM is not an investment, so you don't leave money in there for a long time to compound in interest. It's absolutely wrong. When we get to the rules, you learn more about that. Okay. Now, talking about the rules of MMM, as you can see here, it's only one participant to an account. You are not allowed to open multiple accounts. Okay. You must be of legal age, of course, before you can participate in MMM. Okay. Each participant has to have their own local account. Now you can add more than one account in your personal office, but you just have to make sure that the account belongs to you and you alone. You don't add your mom's account, your family member's account into your PO. It's very wrong. Okay? You don't duplicate accounts. I've said that before. It's very, very wrong. Okay? Now your family member with whom bears the same surname, which you cannot provide help more than you if you are the upline. Okay, for example, if you're providing help of 100,000 naira, family member cannot provide 210,000 naira. It's wrong. Okay, now all these rules, if at any point any of them is flouted, the penalty is you'll be blocked from the community. I'm sure you probably joined this community because you believe in the ideology and you want to benefit from it, so I don't think you want to get blocked. So I would recommend that we just keep to the rules of the community so that everybody can enjoy the benefits. And then the founder, in his large heart, okay, and his graciousness, we'll be glad that yes, the system he brought to the world is actually benefiting mankind. Okay, we need honest people in the community. We need people that will ensure that believe in MMM, believe in the ideology, and are poised to ensure that the sustainability and the growth continues to grow. Now, those are the benefits of MMM. Now, we're going to be looking at several interesting benefits of MMM. These are incentives that motivate you to be a part of the community. You can also participate in its growth and development. Now, first of all, we're going to be talking about the referral bonus. Now, you get a 10% bonus for all deposits of any participant you sign up into the community. Okay, inviting new members to the community is your additional contribution to its development. But of course, nobody's forcing you to bring in anybody into the community. But if you really identify with the ideology and understand that the community can only grow and be fully sustained if we keep bringing in more people, you understand that you need to do that. And of course, MMM in his graciousness, I decided that they're going to reward you with 10% of whatever the person provides. Now, secondly, we have the guiders bonus. In MMM, you have a certain group of participants that you call guiders. This is for you to become a guider. You have to go through the guiders school, which is a 10 days training program that teaches you all about MMM, teaches everything you need to know about MMM, and trains you to become a leader in the community. And then you have the opportunity of building your own structure, okay, growing your own structure, and then you get benefits for every downline, every participant and every downline you bring into the community. You get bonuses of 5%, 3%, 1%, and 0.5%, even on to the 10th generation. Isn't that wonderful? Now you have the registration bonus, because when you're a new member and you register into the community, MMM in his graciousness awards you with a bonus. You can see here from the list. Okay, you have bonuses ranging from $20 to $100 depending on the amounts that you provide help with. Of course, you see here $15,000 to $150,000, you get $20. $150,000 to $900,000, you get $50, and then $900,000 and above, you get $100. Isn't that wonderful? Now we have the video of happiness bonus. It's required that when you provide help and when you've gotten help back, you're required to do a letter of happiness or a video, as the case may be, just to motivate others to bring them into the community. It's one of the strategies of MMM to help recruit new participants, teach them the ideology, and help them to also grow and sustain the community. So, as a benefit, as an award for you doing that, MMM is graciously going to be awarding you with 5% bonus for doing a video, okay, and 3% bonus if you do a video without showing your face, okay. So these are just one of the benefits. And then there's one more thing again, one more benefit that you have from the community. This is the guider school. You know, MMM provides an opportunity for participants who want to become leaders to further grow the community to enroll for the MMM guider school. Like I explained before, it's a 10 days online training program. It's a very rich syllabus to equip participants on the ideology and several strategic approaches towards growing the community through online and offline media. Now, having said all this, I want to thank you so much. I hope I've been able to do justice to MMM and also been able to convince you that you need to be a member of this community. Thank you very much for listening, and God bless you.